Popularity. What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends too? Let's watch and see.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the third annual Odd Shape Panel Holiday Party. Great thing. It's into the Santaverse. That's the theme of this episode. Quick hello to everyone in the chat. We got Cal the Kingslayer, Delisha, Eric, Jonathan Peck. So, for those of you watching who may not know Cal, here is a link to his content. Does a bunch of good stuff. My bot's not on.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
We tried.
Don't thank me yet, Cal. But I hope everyone is having a great night.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill. Dug the new tattoo. Where are you at, chat box? Where are you at? So if you haven't had a chance to look at tonight's questions, they are in the description, and we can go over them real quick. Question number one is, what is your favorite version of Santa in movies or TV? All right, let's see if this works now. And because we do have some patrons in the chat, let's do a P alert.
Yeah, Friend Dog is a bot.
He's our bot.
But
we love him.
Do you have those questions?
Yeah. Okay, so number one is your favorite version of Santa. Number two is, what movie would be better if it was set during the holidays? Number three is, what TV show / movie character would be the best Secret Santa? And number four is, what toy from a TV show / movie would you want as a kid? So I know Della had to get in here first, right?
Yes.
So we can go ahead and do that, and then we'll have the line go as usual. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
And I'm going to keep it real. I might not have answers for all the questions tonight because it's been an insanely busy weekend. And Santa is not like my forte. I love some Christmas movies, but not all of Christmas movies include Santa, obviously.
Well, maybe they'd be better with a Santa set during Christmas.
Maybe.
All right, Delisha, there's the link for you. Go ahead and call in. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Muppets Christmas is like the #1 Christmas movie for me. And Edward Scissorhands.
All right. All right.
Here she comes. Hello.
Hey.
What's up, lovely?
Well, I didn't know I was going to be able to get on because I thought there was other people ahead of me. And then I got worried about, and then I had to worry about Sage all day. So I don't really have answers for the questions, but I will see if I can put them off the top of my head.
Okay, let's try.
Well, I can go first and try to buy you guys some time. How's that sound?
Sure, go for it.
So number one, favorite version of Santa Claus. For mine, I liked the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe Santa Claus because he was just handing out like crossbows and like axes, and that's pretty metal. It's pretty metal Santa Claus in the Christian movie.
Yeah, I also had a pretty brutal Santa Claus because although the second season of American Horror Story is not my favorite season, one of the most memorable parts is they have Ian McShane playing a like Santa Claus who like snaps and starts trying to murder all the nuns, and himself ends up getting murdered at the end of the scene by Jessica Lange with a letter opener. And I find it to be one of the most memorable and interesting things that happened that season. So I'm a fan of that Santa.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't really have a favorite Santa. Cameron, kind of like you had. Well, I do enjoy like the Christmas movies. Santa's usually not what I look forward to. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess to go with Tim Allen and the Santa Claus because I did enjoy. I remember enjoying his movies as a kid. Though I haven't quite watched them in a while, so who knows if they hold up. But I remember as a kid enjoying seeing that movie as a kid.
I like the evil toy Santa in the Santa Claus 2, where he like looked like he was Tim Allen made out of wood. All right, question number 2. What movie would be better if it was set during the holidays?
Okay, that one I don't have an answer for, mainly because like I said, I don't know, something's going on with Sage. I've been worried about her like all day, so I didn't get a chance to really dive into the questions.
Understandable. I would want. I'm looking at my movies right now.
Yeah, that's so hard.
I think I would want some kind of like Crank. Crank would be cool if it took place during the holidays.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy could be fun. I feel like
that'd be
anytime
cool
you have
because-
like an interesting diverse group of characters, like the holidays can make it fun just because it's fun to just see what people pick to gift each other, and what writers decide to make the focus or the point of a story in a Christmas story. And that's a movie that has a really clear and unique voice of its own. So it could have been fun if it was Christmas, or if they ever get back on track, maybe doing a Christmas one at some point in the future.
I think I have one.
Oh, here we
Maybe
go.
as like a short story, before like one of those like Pixar movies. If we get like a Toy Story but centered around Christmas.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I was thinking about that too because there was that closer at the end of Toy Story 1 where they get the puppy and everything like that, but we don't really get to see it. So it would be fun. I know they had a Halloween special, so why not a Christmas special?
Makes sense to me. What's question 3?
Makes sense to me.
She's got a movie to go to. We got to make sure she gets there on time.
What movies?
I'm gonna go see Aquaman. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Into the Spider-Verse, and I'm gonna get really excited because it was really good.
No, I'm trying to go next weekend for that.
So good.
New viewer in the chat, Matt Stribling. Welcome.
Hi, Matt.
It goes well. All right. What TV show / movie character would be the best Secret Santa? I had a hard time with this one. Well, why don't you say yours because you know yours.
It looked like Delisha was ready to go. Let's let her go first.
Oh, I thought I don't know. I guess it's been on my mind lately, but Snow White from the show Once Upon a Time. I don't know. I just feel like her nature would be great for Secret Santa because she's very in tune to people's. Well, for the most part, she's in tune to people's like personalities and emotions. So she would be great at gift giving, and she is a generous person. So I feel like she'd be a pretty good Secret Santa.
For sure. Did you have yours?
Yeah. So mine is Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec. She puts a lot of thought into her gifts. She like Ron's gifts are always perfect.
Yeah, she's a great choice.
Ben's gifts are always perfect. So yeah, I pick Leslie.
I'm gonna pick somebody who gave someone a really nice present and in return was treated terribly, and it's always rubbed me the wrong way. And I think that she deserves a redemption because she's really just like a sweet character. And that's Phyllis from The Office. This woman handmade Michael some like oven mitts for the Christmas party, and this guy like made a white elephant gift exchange happen just because he didn't want her gift because he felt like because it was handmade that's cheap. It takes hours and hours and hours to do something like that and a lot of thought, and honestly it's more expensive to get supplies to do something like that than people understand. I crochet myself, so I would love for somebody to give me like a beautiful handmade gift. I have a scarf that Elise made me, and it's so beautiful, and I wear it all the time, and it's so treasured to me because you got to think about the 10 hours, 20 hours somebody sat there and made something like this for you. And I thought it was really hurtful the way that he treated Phyllis, and that I would love for her to be my Secret Santa.
We talked about this episode last year too.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
Okay. I mean, I gotta go, but I did have an answer for the last one about the toy from a movie or TV show.
Go for it.
Well, it's because I was watching the marathon all day. I want the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Like, I know it's not like a toy, but I want it.
All right, Dill. Well, we know you got to get out of here. I'm so glad that we got to have you come in, and happy holidays, and we love you.
Thank you guys. Love you too. I might pipe into the chat while the previews are going. Who knows?
All right.
Just have us on silent.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Have fun in your movie. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
She's out of here. She is gone.
Sorry, Steven. Let's see here.
Is Cal coming on? He sometimes does.
Oh, yeah, Cal. Did you want to call?
I know first. Eric Monroe wants to come in. It's his anniversary of calling in. Ooh, excuse me. And Jonathan will probably want to come in. It might be an early night. We do fully understand that tomorrow is Christmas Eve and people have a lot to do this weekend. So we appreciate you guys being here with us for this little fun Santa chat. I guess let's get Eric in here.
All right.
Singing REM.
No. No, listen to that. Only say you love her when you let it go. All right, Eric. That link is for you, good sir. Santa, Santa. Santa, Santa, Santa. Say it in Graham.
Who would you want to see play Santa Claus that hasn't?
The Rock.
You want to see The Rock be Santa Claus? I would like to see Big Money Salvia.
Big Money Salvia. JB3, you came to be serenaded.
Big Money Santa Claus.
Big Money Santa Claus.
Hey, JB3, welcome. Eric, that link is for you whenever you're ready. Yeah.
There he is.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, it's good to see you guys.
Happy anniversary for joining us on the show. 2 years.
Oh, it was such a wonderful day, and that's why it actually worked out for me that you did it tonight, because tomorrow I have a party, so I might have been able to call in, but it would have been tricky. But so I'm definitely happy to be here tonight to talk to you two wonderful people. And Kimber, I love that sweater. They had a Hodor one that they didn't have in my size. I was
no
at Target and have it sold out. The suckers must have sold like right out.
Damn, I ordered mine online. That's how you do it.
There you go. That was smart. Very smart. Thank you for the card. Absolutely loved it.
Of course, you're very welcome.
Especially with your beautiful new cat. I love.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Ashley and Joe got to meet her last night.
Oh, that's cute. If I'm at the wedding, I'll get to meet her.
All right, question.
Here comes Maeve.
Here comes Maeve. She knows we're talking about the other cat. All right. So, Eric, what is your favorite version of Santa?
I'm going to give an answer I actually gave 2 years ago, but for a different question, and it's the Santa from the Tales from the Crypt episode and All Through the House, the Killer Santa Claus episode. That's my favorite of that entire series. He's absolutely terrifying, and I mean terrifying, especially if you're a little kid and you're watching that and you believe in Santa Claus. You might not want Santa coming to your house, so I'm going to go with that, the Santa from Tales from the Crypt and All Through the House.
Fair.
Fair.
Cal's talking about my sweater too. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, but it says "Joy to the Realm," the Game of Thrones sweater.
Very, very nice. And I like that that was on the card.
Yeah, I've definitely
That was
bought
like
it
one of the
for the
highlights.
card.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Target had a bunch of really cool Game of Thrones sweaters this year.
Yeah, they were all gone. I mean, my size. I saw a couple, they were all gone.
Damn.
They must have sold like hotcakes.
For sure, they were really nice.
No.
All right. Question number 2. What movie would be better if it was set during the holidays?
I had some trouble with this one. I recently watched the sequel to the 2008 film The Strangers, and I didn't like it. But I think if you set it during the holidays, The Strangers 2, I'm talking about, it might have made the movie better, giving it some kind of Christmas theme with Christmas stuff in it, with the horror going. I think that could have elevated the film, because as it is, it was not a very good sequel, and I was a big fan of the 2008 film. So I'm going to say The Strangers 2.
Interesting.
Cool.
I think I should just pitch my John Hamm Elf in Miami again. I would still watch that movie.
It's good. You'll like it.
All right, Eric, what TV show / movie character would make the best Secret Santa?
Well, this one was pretty easy. I have to go with Stannis Baratheon. He would repay my loyalty to no end, I think. No question. So it's got to be Stannis.
I think he'd give you your own fingers in a pouch.
But he would make me a knight.
See, I would, if I had to pick Game of Thrones, I'd pick the Onion Knight, because he could carve me a cute little toy.
That's true. Or someone like Tyrion, I guess, would probably.
I would pick Olenna, because she would give me a necklace that I can use to poison people.
That is good thinking. Yeah. You can take out your enemies very easily. But yeah, I got to go with the Stannis answer. I'm going with Stannis. I think he would repay my loyalty in some way.
Only you could fit Stannis Baratheon into a Christmas special.
You can't spell Santa without Stannis.
And it's my anniversary episode, so I had to give a Stannis answer. So
Nice.
Only fitting.
All right, question number 4. What toy from a TV show / movie would you want as a kid?
It's kind of like Delicia's answer. It's not really a toy, but I would want the movie ticket from Last Action Hero.
Yes.
I would love to be able to jump into movies, in particular like Willow, and try to, get with Saoirse, steal her from Mardigan and all that stuff. I think it would be awesome to be able to go jump into movies. So I'm going to say the movie ticket from Last Action Hero.
Kimber would get that just to steal Mad Mardigan.
And I
had the thought.
Great. I get
I wasn't
her.
gonna
She
say
gets
it.
Andy.
But I didn't give an answer to this question.
Me either. Yeah.
You know what I want from a movie when I was a kid? I wanted those freaking awesome night vision goggles from Jurassic Park.
Oh,
where he's like, "Are they heavy?" Yeah. Then they're
put them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are sweet. Oh my god, I love that. I saw that in the theater when I was 10. Oh, it's bringing back memories of my whole family. Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie's perfect. And that just looked like the coolest when we were kids, those goggles. It just looked like that's exactly what you would pick up if you were in that car and you saw that as a kid.
One toy I did buy from watching a movie when I was a kid was I bought the Talk Boy.
Yes, that was my answer.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah. I did buy the Talk Boy because I was like, I want that device. That's so damn cool. And they had it at like Toys R Us or Kitty City at the time. And my dad or mom, one of them got it for me. Talk Boy.
And how was your experience with that? I've heard they were kind of disappointing.
It's not as cool as you think. It is. I mean, hear your voice. You could play it on anything, kind of, but it was fun to mess around with. But I didn't go. I didn't act with it like I did, like Kevin did. I wasn't cool with it. It was just like something I just used myself. I didn't really use it on people.
And what was your experience with it, Tom?
I made my stepmother really upset because I asked her questions, but I recorded it in an order so I can make her sound like she said that her job was a clown, and she got really mad at me. And so I felt like I got good use out of it. But if I had to pick one from TV now, I would pick Bebo from Legends of Tomorrow, just because I want one and they're funny. They're like Furbies with arms.
Very cool.
There's this person who takes, I think it's on Etsy or eBay or something. She takes a bunch of Furbies and she makes this with the fabric, this long body. So it's like a Furby with a really long body. They're super disturbing.
That actually sounds kind of. I might look that up when we're done. That's kind of cool.
Thank you.
I don't remember what you would have to look up. But my friend showed it to me, so I could get you a link probably if you can't find it. It was terrifying.
Okay. I'll hit you up on Twitter because that actually has me curious.
Well, was that all the questions?
That's it.
Davis, you're ruining my
So, once again, so good to talk to you guys. It's been way too long. Love you both. Hope you both have a great Christmas. Hope you get lots of great stuff. I'm trying to think of anything else I have to say. And we're getting closer and closer to Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Now, my inside sources, don't quote me on this, my inside sources are saying April 28th.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready. April's going to be wild.
The premiere, I'm going to be so excited. But the finale, I'm going to be like a mess. The whole day of the finale, a complete and total mess. It's just going to be bad.
Yeah, because Stannis is going to show up right at the end
and proclaim he's the one true king. And
don't let this poor boy get his hopes up. What do you?
No, Stannis is gone. Womp womp womp.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard you admit that.
That's the first step.
When the series finale airs, that's when I'll officially admit it. I'll officially say, okay, Stannis died that day by Brienne's sword. I will admit it when the finale airs.
He's in the acceptance stage. He was in denial last time.
Yeah. Well, I had some hope. I had hope for a couple.
Yeah, that's bargaining.
That's called
And it's it's kind of dwindled as the seasons went on, and but when this finale airs, I'll be crying for a lot of reasons. But yep, it's coming soon, and I'm excited for Night's Watch.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's become a staple. It's become a game for me, a staple. I've said this to you before. I wish we all knew each other back in season 2 and season 3 and season 4 when Stannis was actually on the show. It would have been fun to talk about when things were happening. But anyway, yep. So that's all I got.
Oh my gosh. Cal had a typo and he typed Stains instead of Stannis, and that's the funniest
I am a Stain. I'm a Stannis Stain.
All right,
I'm
buddy.
proudly one. So it's great seeing you guys.
Well, happy holidays and happy New Year, and we hope you have a great one, and we will see you very soon.
See you guys soon. Bye.
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 Eject me. I'll let you eject me.
He's
you love doing it.
Out of here.
I can't. It doesn't want to let you leave.
Bye.
All right. Up next is Jonathan Peck.
Mavis. Mavis is next. Stains.
And then if Joe and Ashley might be calling in, I don't know. But if not, this is our last caller.
I think Joe and Ashley might call in.
If you are new to the channel, this is a call-in channel. And if you are interested, all you need is a Google Hangouts account, and we can call you. What's going on, Mavis? Oh, no, he'll be back.
There's only
Two more. Whoa. I'm good.
Jonathan Peck having trouble getting in?
I'll give him a second, you know.
Entertain people.
Does the Patreon list need to be updated in the description? I don't know. I didn't get updated that we got any new patron producers. Let me check. They're not great about email notifications either. Log in. Come on. Oh yeah, I just had already told John he was next. I don't like to like jump the line at like right after I tell people. Man, you got my hopes all up. Bum 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 bum. G'day. Cal, if he showed up in season 8, Twitter would crash because I'd be going nuts. So what while we're waiting, does anybody like have traditional like Christmas movies that you have to watch every year or else it's just not Christmas? For me, a new one for that is Krampus. We haven't watched it yet and I'm getting upset. But I also like watching Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a Halloween and Christmas classic. All right, Eric says Die Hard. Cal says Love Actually. Ashley says Elf. Okay. I don't know when the spooky nun got here, and I'm kind of weirded out. I don't want to touch it. Kimber, if you're watching, what's the deal with this nun? Is it yours?
My terrifying nun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you put it there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not haunted.
That's from the one that my brother sent me that.
Okay.
I've had that since I was like a teen. Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
Where's Dobby?
Yeah, I'll send you the link again. Bum bum bum. All right, let's see. What are your guys like go-to stocking stuffers? Like, do you like candy? Do you go to like lottery tickets? What do you guys like to do? I'm out of here.
We'll put all Tom's favorite toys right here. Why, if it's not working for Jonathan right now, why don't you get Ashley and Joe in so that we're not just, we got 10 viewers in the room watching us do a whole lot of nothing.
Doing nothing. We just put on an entertaining show about Dobby.
Did someone bring up the nun? Or did you just notice the nun?
I noticed that out the corner of my eye. And creeped me out.
Toothbrushes and candy seems like a strange mix. I just want to point out that Christmas is in 2 days, and I'm wearing not one Halloween sock, but 2 mismatched Halloween socks. Give me my Dobby. No.
You've obviously made your choice.
Did you send a link for Ashley and Joe?
I sent one to Joe.
Okay. Sent one to Joe.
I believe you.
So yeah, Ashley and Joe were here yesterday, and we went to see Into the Spider-Verse, and it was amazing.
10 out of 10.
And Ashley brought us some homemade fudge, which is nice.
10 out of 10.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. You have the question, son.
Do I?
Was
Yeah,
that a closing
They're
door?
also in the description of the video.
What, Joe?
Was that a closing door? Please tell me that was a closing door.
Yeah, Tom keeps opening and closing the doors. Sounding terrible.
Jonathan got in. Sweet. We can pause for a moment if you want to call us back, and we'll.
Oh, sorry.
I'll
No.
just click on Jonathan really quick and ask him the questions. Tom's getting the questions for me. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, what's up?
We're gonna mute real quick so we can listen.
Okay. Bill in the chat says Spider-Verse is the best animated movie of the year, hands down. I think it's the best animated movie in many years, hands down. And Moana. But okay, so
And Kubo.
yeah.
Well, another one, but yes.
All right. So, what is your favorite version of Santa from TV or movies?
My favorite version of Santa is Scott Calvin, aka Tim Allen's character in the Santa Claus for me. And the reason why I picked him because he's not your sort of one-of-the-mill Santa, and also not the first guy you'd be asking for Christmas, actually. He's been divorced. He's been like on his own right here, sort of nothing to lose in a situation like this. Even he felt guilty with that supposedly accidentally killed Santa, supposedly, but at the same time, he kind of feels his mindset of it right here, even though it's some dire situation.
Cool. All right. Question 2 is, what movie would be better if it was set during the holidays?
How about this answer is a bit of a stretch, but I have my reasonings for it. My choice would be set up better than a movie. I'm picking The Departed.
Okay, why do you pick that movie?
The one thing is a little bit, I'll just say, not say negative about the movie, but it feels like the certainty could have been maybe a little bit more edgier of it. I'll just say that. Not literally, of course, but like the surrounding and meaning of it. Just neat. I felt like if I added set place at Christmas in Boston, maybe some snow added to it right here, it might be legit visually interesting.
Cool. I understand where you're coming
Even
from.
though I still like the movie, just thought like just want to add something right here.
Sure, yeah. All right, so question 3 is, what TV or movie character would be the best Secret Santa?
Donna from Parks and Rec.
Why is that?
And, the reason why I picked her because like she always had a legit almost for everything you don't. So basically, for example, like do you remember there was one episode of Parks and Rec that basically took like basically took Ben into Treat Yourself Day right here though, and basically just like treat yourself you want. So she basically sort of giving Anna what she wants, even though they tell her what they are wanting for. So that's my reason for it right here.
Cool. All right, just one more question for you tonight. What toy from a TV show or movie would you have wanted as a kid?
Well, mine would be the I didn't think about that part. I would pick the man, I just had that for a second. I just have it. I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Give me a second.
All right, let me know when you have an answer. I think Tom's coming back too.
Not with that Dobby right there. I like it.
You ready?
Almost got it. Just give me a second. Oh, I got it. I got it now.
Go ahead.
It's a bit weird, but I just want to think like if you can imagine it. There's a special train set right here from a unknown movie that maybe both of you never even heard about. It's a special train set in a dining room table that gives you meals of everything. Basically a huge train set of it right here from Nothing But Trouble. If you never heard of it, it's basically sort of like a dark comedy in the early 90s, directed by Dan Aykroyd right here. And basically, he has a sort of a table with not only with train sets right here, but the train sets of any kind of food you want. So if I wanted that so badly, I would use that in my household.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a cool pick.
Yeah.
That was his last question, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, John. I hope you have a happy holiday and, enjoy yourself.
And, yeah, before I go, you want to take a quick, well, okay. Actually, never mind. Just want to say happy holidays. Just want to say Merry Christmas. And that's it, by the way.
Feliz Navidad.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I summon Joe and Ashley from the depths of the nether realm.
Okay, Scoldier.
Look at it, it worked. Hey guys, long time no see.
You got to turn your sound back on.
I hit them at the same time, and apparently that doesn't work.
How you been?
Exhausted.
Do you have a nice day?
It was nice. There was this like 3-hour window in the middle of it that kind of sucked, but otherwise it's pretty great.
Word. Well, have you thought about these questions at all? Are you ready for this?
I'm a little ready. You ready?
A little.
We're a little ready.
I believe.
I think that's the perfect explanation of Christmas right now.
You're
I'm
ready.
A little ready.
All right. I think the first question was, who's your favorite Santa?
I'm gonna have to go with the Santa from Elf, played by Ed Asner, because he's like kind of a grumpy Santa, but he was really fun.
Yeah, that's actually was going to be my answer as well. I like salty, seen too many things for this job Santa.
Especially in a world where like clearly Santa exists, but people don't really believe in him. Except the
Central Park Rangers, who've been on the naughty list since like '67.
Nice. So I think in my John Hamm version set in Miami that we should just cast Jeff Goldblum as Santa.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's like an old Miami vibe dude.
Toys up, find a way.
He would be the chillest Santa.
Matt's giving Billy Bob Thornton and Bad Santa some love as well for a similar grumpy, surly Santa.
I would say I would love to give an honorable mention to the newest Santa to the pantheon of Kurt Russell.
Sorry, Bokes came into the room. Hi, Bokes. But Kurt Russell, go on. He's on the thumbnail.
Yeah, he's pretty great. Just in general, I don't want to say too much in case other people want to utilize him, but that's like an honorable mention for me because that movie was pretty great for that.
He was a fun Santa.
That movie got a lot of love. I know that it got like insane views on Netflix, and a lot of people are saying it's really good. So we might have to check that one out in the next couple of nights here.
Yeah.
I know a spoiler about the end, though, but I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Question 2. You guys both said yours. What movie would be better if it was set during the holidays?
That's tough.
I honestly would almost want to see most, in general, and this is kind of a cheap answer, but most of your comedy-driven superhero movies around Christmas. Like, I would have loved Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp to be set around Christmas.
Oh, that could be fun with all the little miniaturized
toys and
yeah. Hiding in the manger.
Yep.
Oh, that's a cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I just got inspired for another one because you guys are here and fan friction. What about WALL-E set in Christmas? Because then you could have a really good examples of the consumerism they're demonstrating with the people on the ship and like how authentic he is with his like little collection of things, you know?
His tiny toy or his tiny gifts.
It could have been like a Christmas Carol he's dancing to as opposed to
that movie is like totally could have been a holiday movie.
Matt in the chat says Holly.
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
Ashley, did you have one?
Man, this is so challenging because like there's so much potential. I really liked Joe's answer of the superhero one.
I'm gonna distill it down to like Ant-Man.
So stealing another fan friction answer from the same episode, I'm gonna go with Snowpiercer, the Christmas train. Just to see like what Christmas is like in those upper carts and how nobody in the back, like, you know, they're eating like those little roach bars. Those roach bars, and everybody else gets like roast beast and, you know, good stuff, and some kind of like Grinch situation happening with
Let It Snow Piercer.
They can Inception this and have a train set on the train.
Train set on the train.
But it takes like a year for the train to get like the train set to come back. But every year it comes back on Christmas.
Love it. That's
a good one.
Let It Snow Pierce.
All right, I know you guys are real busy today, but we got one more question for you. What toy from a TV show or movie would you have wanted as a kid?
All of the small soldiers.
I don't know, man. Maybe. But
Transformers.
I have reservations about that. But I'm gonna say it is more of a big kid's toy, but from Futurama, the Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird.
The what?
The Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird.
Okay.
It's an amazing car with the entire dashboard is made of beaks, and it's wrench Corinthian pleather for its seating. It can fly to Neptune and back, so that's pretty cool.
Fair. Can I ask about your reservations with the Transformers? Is it because it seems like a lot of work?
No, my luck would be that I would get a Decepticon.
But they would be your friend.
Would they? Deception is in their name. It's the root word. That's not a red flag. Sorry, that's a line from Bumblebee. Great.
Yeah, but Inception was such a good movie.
Well, you know, they don't call them Incepticons, Tom.
Incepticons.
Ooh. Ashley, did you have a toy that you had in mind?
Oh man, I just really liked in Home Alone 2 the Talk Boy, which they actually made that toy. I never had one, but my cousin did, and we would like record all sorts of like stupid little like shows we would make up. Like we'd do like fake interviews and play it back, and like you could do like fast forward so you sound like a chipmunk or too slow, and I always just wanted my own because I liked, making up stupid stuff, and we made up a lot of dumb talk shows.
Nice. Tom actually had one of those. Him and Eric were talking about that. But Soj in the chat, thank you. It's very nice of you to say. But we have some love for the Orbital Descent Corvette from Heavy Metal as well.
Nice.
I thought Joe might like that one. But what was it like having a talk boy? Let Ashley know. She could live vicariously through
You guys want to hear a really dumb story?
Sure.
So, because I was a loser in school, during free period, I would go, like signboards?
Yeah.
Well, there was like a group of kids who had volunteer and just spend their period changing out the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my talk boy with me. This is gonna be fun. So at one point there we had this giant T, and so I was like, I am the royal Tennis, and of course, when we played it back, it didn't sound like Tennis at all. It sounded like penis.
Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry.
That was fun.
As a teacher, do you know any children who might sound like a young Tom in this story?
Being the royal Tennis.
You can just say yes or no. I know you don't want to put kids on blast.
What is their name, social security number, address?
I can't say that there's anyone that fits quite that description.
His royal.
Because I'm one of a kind, baby.
If it helps, Tom, I would do the same things, the same kind of things.
Yeah, you've told us your Venusaur story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
It's also Talon's story. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that we came up with that when we were playing Smash Brothers one night.
Love it. Very cool. Well, you want to tell everybody where they can find you, lovely people?
Various places, mostly our house, especially for the next few days. But if you're trying to find us online, you can find us on Twitter, where I'm at the Spice Must Joe.
And I'm at that _ Mrs. Davis.
And this New Year's Rockin' Eve, we will be doing a live video for a few minutes of us doing our top 10 movies of the year.
Ooh. Looking forward to that.
There's someone at our door, so we got to go.
Uh-oh. All right. Bye, guys. We're going to drop your info in the chat.
Bye.
Your opinion, man.
They're great.
Yeah, they're wonderful people. They were actually in the middle of cleaning their house for family and stuff to come over, so we really appreciate them dropping by to call.
That's a good cat. All right, well, I think that's all the callers. Let us know if you're interested in calling before we end the stream for tonight. But we'd like to thank everybody who came by. I am off until Thursday, so I will probably be streaming throughout the week. So
go down. Matt said something funny in the chat. His brother was scolded for quoting Mr. T, and they thought they heard it as "I peed on the floor" instead of "I pity the fool."
I peed on the floor.
Matt, you were fun in the chat tonight. Feel free to drop by anytime. If you ever want to call in, let us know.
Other than that, Thursday, Candace will be back to discuss the holiday special of Sabrina with Kimber.
Yep.
I'll be making an event for that soon. Like I said, I'll be streaming throughout the week, probably some Fallout 76, some Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We love Kat.
Yeah.
She is one of our buddies in real life. So
yes.
Thank you for supporting Kat,
We
and
didn't get
thanks
to
for
see her
dropping
this
by.
weekend.
We did not. The first weekend we haven't got to see
We're
her.
going to have to double up this week.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, didn't you see her on Wednesday?
I did tattoo
There
her
you
this
go.
week, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for stopping by.
We are in Texas. We are not from Texas, but we moved here early in the year, and we are in Austin.
Oh, yeah. James from New York, my best man, he is playing Fallout 76 on the PS4, too. So he's level 19. So.
And Bill, please join us for the Sabrina recap. We would love to hear your opinions on it. We enjoyed the episode a lot too. We had a couple issues with it as well, but we're going to talk about
Nick
it.
Scratch?
me and Candace talk lots, so it's going to be a pretty in-depth conversation. So please join us. We'd love to have you there.
All right. So with that being said, I think it's time to get out of here. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Please push the button. I'm almost done with this song.
Bye, guys. See you soon. Thank you.
Feliz Navidad.